Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra were on Thursday arrested by the Uttar Pradesh police after they were stopped from marching towards Hathras, the party said. Rahul Gandhi also fell down in the melee after police tried to stop him and his supporters from proceeding on the Yamuna Expressway. The Gandhis were then taken away in a police jeep. Shri Rahul Gandhi, Srimati Priyanka Gandhi, and senior Congress leaders have been arrested by the UP police, the Congress said on Twitter using the hashtag Justice for India's Daughter. Rahul Gandhi earlier questioned senior UP cops under which law was he being stopped by them as he wanted to walk alone towards Hathras to meet the rape victim's family. Can you tell me under which law? Can you stop me from marching towards Hathras? He told the cops. I want to go alone to Hathras, and on what basis can you arrest me? He added, to which the cops told him that he had violated Section 188 of the IPC of disobeying the orders promulgated by the government during the pandemic. Congress leader Randeep Surjewala put out a video along with a tweet showing Rahul Gandhi allegedly being roughed up as he marched forward on the Yamuna Expressway. Pictures of him falling down in the melee were shared by the Congress. Lala Lajpat Rai had said that every blow of a stick on my body would prove to be the last nail in the coffin of the British Raj. The sticks in Rahulji and Priyanka ji's convoy will also prove to be the last nail in the coffins of the Yogi government, Surjewala said in a tweet in Hindi. The global pandemic of novel coronavirus continued its killing spree in the country with another 1,181 lives lost due to the contagion in the past 24 hours. The daily count of cases registered was 2 on higher side with 86,821 getting infected in just past one day, taking the COVID-19 tally to 63,12,584. More than 76% of the new cases were concentrated in 10 states. Maharashtra contributed more than 18,000 new cases, while both Karnataka and Kerala added more than 8,000 patients. Of the freshly reported casualties, 82% were reported from 10 states and UTs. 40% of deaths reported yesterday were from Maharashtra, with 481 deaths, followed by Karnataka with 87 deaths. The active caseload on the country witnessed a slight increase by 264 cases since yesterday, and presently India is home to 9,40,705 active cases. On the brighter note, for the 10th successive day, the country reported less than 1 million active COVID-19 cases as it sustained the trend of maintaining the active cases below the 10 lakh mark. The Supreme Court on Thursday rejected a PIL seeking direction for setting up a commission of inquiry into how the Namaste Trump program was organized, with a gathering of 1 lakh despite clear direction from the Ministry of Home Affairs of zero gathering. Noted lawyer Prashant Bhushan, appearing for 6 retired bureaucrats, sought inquiry into Prime Minister Narendra Modi's decision declaring lockdown on March 24. A bench of the top court of the country, headed by Justice L. Nageshwara Rao and Ajay Rastogi, said this was a matter for public debate, not for a court to decide. In the COVID-19 situation, latitude should be given to the government. 6 months back, no one knew what shape the pandemic would take, the bench observed and dismissed the PIL. The bureaucrat moved the apex court seeking an independent inquiry by the Commission into the central government's gross management of the COVID-19 pandemic in India. Mr. Bhushan argued that the Commission have earlier been appointed for such inquiries, but Justice Rao informed him that such a situation was not anticipated a few months back. We are not inclined to entertain the matter. The renowned lawyer said that no PPE kit was procured on time to save the lives of many doctors who died of novel coronavirus. The PM could not control COVID-19 but destroyed economy as crores of jobs were lost and the economy decelerated by 24%, added Mr. Bhushan. BSE Sensex on Thursday spurted by 629.12 points at 38,697.05, following gains in finance, banking, telecom, realty and technology stock amid positive global peers. The Nifty of National Stock Exchange too gained by 169.40 points at 11,416.95. The Sensex registered day high and low at 38,738.89 and 38,410.20 points respectively. The Nifty recorded day high and low at 11,428.60 and 11,347.05 points respectively. That is all for today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.